Hey, everybody. I'm really excited about this topic today. Today's podcast is going to be on fire because I help lots of healers and coaches move their business forward, scale their business in 90 days or less, fill their one-on-one calendars, fill their group programs, and cut out that feast and famine cycle once and for all, adding 10K plus to their months. And every single one of these people that I've helped and all the ones that I will help all share this one thing, this sneaky mindset that may be holding them back. So I'll tell you all about it. Stick around.
You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss-Ep.214.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about mindset because this is a huge component to your recipe for success, and it's actually a third of what I cover in my Marketing with Intention program. Every single lesson starts with the mindset portion, and mindset is really, really, really important when it comes to building your business. And if everything else is in line and your mindset is not, your business will fail, plain and simple. And there's a lot of talk online about imposter syndrome, and that massively impacts entrepreneurs everywhere. And I bet you might have thought that that's what I'm going to talk about, but that is not what I'm talking about here. Not imposter syndrome, although a lot of people need to talk about that. So maybe that'll be another podcast episode. But there's a lesser known mindset that could be having an even bigger effect on your success. And that is the scarcity mindset. Now, it's important to know that anyone can fall victim to it, but it's entrepreneurs in particular that suffer from this. And even healers and coaches, believe it or not, who are working towards healing other people and helping other people transform and overcome these types of things, but we get stuck in it too. And it's the belief that there is a finite amount of something, and that could be money or success or clients or leads or resource, and that one must go and grab it as they can. It's like, oh, I need that, or that's mine, or she's successful, so I can't be, or there's another coach that's doing what I'm doing, so the market is saturated, or I have this feast and famine cycle that I'm going through all the time, like, yay, I have a client, and oh shit, what am I going to do this month for my bills? And yay, I have a client, I signed 2, I feel on top of the world, and oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing this month, someone left me. That's that feast and famine cycle. And that is a scarcity mindset that is leading you into that feast and famine cycle. And so when you think, I don't know where these leads are, gosh, I wish someone could help me, I want you to know that leads are everywhere, everywhere. They are truly everywhere. There is an abundance of leads everywhere. So when you're stuck in this mindset, you are stuck in the scarcity mindset. This mindset limits your growth because it often leads to accepting less than ideal situations in your business. For example, signing a client that you don't really want to work with, or you're not really sure you can help, or you don't really like them, or they're driving you crazy and they're really needy and they're not paying you enough money, but you want the money, so you need it. That is a scarcity mindset, and that doesn't serve you well. It doesn't serve your business well, and it surely doesn't serve your clients well either. So the scarcity mindset isn't one most of us know that we're carrying it around when we're carrying it around. It's that good at disguising itself. It's often hiding in plain sight, easily justifiable business decisions. And every time coaches or healers or any small business owners discount their work or they take on less than ideal clients, it's because they're afraid that that opportunity is 1 in a million and opportunities are very limited. That's the scarcity mindset talking. Then the opposite of scarcity is abundance. That's the thing that every soulful and mindful coach and healer aims to manifest. That abundance mindset where you know there's enough and you know there's more than enough and you know there's even more than that. And you really trust that everything is going to work out and you don't have to worry and you're going to have all the money that you need and you're going to have all the clients that you need and your program's going to be full I have to tell you, I do not have a scarcity mindset. And sometimes I do. And when I do, I notice it right away and I flip it right away. And I have, I'd say 95% of the time, an abundance mindset. And it is really critical in my business. And it's how I have sold out every single one of my Marketing with Intention programs this year, every single one. And at the beginning of the year, I didn't know that that was going to happen. I set the goal, but I didn't know. But then I just thought about it. I asked, I believed, I received. Or if you ever see my live videos on Facebook, my new background says pray, wait, trust, and it's on its way. I want you to remember that it's on its way. Just having that abundance mindset, that belief that it's on its way, it will be on its way. And that is how I have filled all of my programs this year. And that's how you're going to fill all your programs too. Of course, you have to put action towards it. That's what I teach in Marketing with Intention, the action piece. But we are talking about the mindset piece right now, and it is equally as critical. So now sometimes we think that we're manifesting abundance while we're actively working against ourselves. So here's an example. A client reaches out to you to see if they can get a 15-minute strategy call before they agree to sign up for your new course, okay? Now, they're not sure if the course is right for them, and they haven't been working with you that long. However, you've been working really hard on setting boundaries and manifesting money. So you decline the free call and instead you direct them towards your 1-hour strategy call package.
Want to connect about all your marketing needs and have access to all my free resources? Connect with other health and life coaches, healers, and virtual assistants that support those types of businesses. Join the fun over at magneticmarketingmastermind.com.
Now, I'm all about empowering business owners, coaches, and healers to charge their value and not a penny less. We're not doing hourly pricing, we are doing value-based pricing. But in terms of mindset, there's a disconnect here. By pushing a client towards paying for your knowledge, what you're saying to the universe is, I do not have an abundance of time or an abundance of knowledge. So I need to grab as much of each of these as I can. And the prioritization of wanting more money over giving away a small amount of knowledge demonstrates that you are not overflowing with either of them. Does that make sense to you? What's actually happening is that you're viewing things from a point of scarcity. So to make that abundance manifest, you have to feel, think, and demonstrate abundance in the areas of your life where you'd like to receive it. So when you don't have a lot of money in your bank account, that's when you need to go do a good deed and give some money away. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the truth. You have to alert the universe that I know more money is coming and I'm not worried to let go of some of this money. Of course, you have to be smart. If you have $10 in your bank account, no food in your fridge, and 2 kids to feed, don't give $5 away. Don't give $10 away. But you know what? You might be able to give $1 away. Or you might be able to do something else that's not related to money to give away. You need to alert the universe that you know that it is abundant and you are not worried. You are trusting, you are believing. And every single time I've done this exercise, more money flowed right back in. Perfect example is new shoes. I'm not a flashy girl. Even when I bring in lots of money, I am not flashy. I am wearing the same clothes, if they still fit me, that I wore in high school. Maybe I'll go for a shopping spree right before a photo shoot for my business because I'm building a personal brand. This is before COVID. I haven't had a photo shoot that I'm due. I do one once a year and I haven't had one in 2 years because when I was about to get one done last year, at the end of the year, COVID started to take place. So anyway, I just am not a flashy type of person, okay? I'm just a very casual, relaxed type of girl. So I don't buy a lot of shoes. And I buy shoes for my kids because they're teenage boys and they grow out of them every 3 months. And we go shopping and I always give and give and give to my kids. Meanwhile, I have holes in my shoes or my shoes are falling apart. And I keep saying for like 8 or 9 months, oh, I need new shoes, I need new shoes. But I never get the shoes. That is a scarcity mindset. It's even a scarcity mindset without me knowing that it's a scarcity mindset because I'm just not putting myself first. So there's probably a lot of other things going on there. I do put myself first in many other ways. But when it comes to shoes, I just wasn't doing it. So last week I said, you know what? I'm buying myself shoes. And I felt weird about it. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm buying myself shoes. What? I spent $100 on really nice purple sneakers that I can't wait to wear. And that is because I said, you know what? I am not doing what I'm preaching with my abundance mindset. And I'm going to take this money that was supposed to be for my kids on a shopping spree before school. And I'm going to set aside $100 and I'm going to be abundant. And I know more money will come. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to splurge. I'm going to get me new shoes. Now, what happened? The very next day, I signed 2 clients. I got a lot of money coming back. Why? Because I alerted the universe that I'm not worried about the money. I can let go. I'm also not worried about me time. I'm going to give stuff for me, things for me. I'm going to serve me as well as serving others. And then I got to serve me, and boom, 2 clients came in for me to serve others. So this scarcity mindset can pop up in other parts of your business as well. Think about the times you've decided against taking a course or going to a retreat or getting a certification or hiring a business coach for yourself or a marketing coach. You didn't have the money, you were too busy, the timing didn't work out, you weren't ready, maybe next year. Does this sound familiar? The thing is, when you're telling yourself no, you're buying into the idea that you are not enough, not wealthy enough, not practiced enough, not skilled enough, not smart enough. All of this is the scarcity mindset. And when we repeat those things to ourselves, whether deliberately or subconsciously, we start to believe them. And that's when your business stalls. That's when you start to feel like, what am I doing? That's when the feast and famine cycle comes in. So if you really want to take your business to the next level, with a training from a course, or you want to hire a marketing coach to really see what's going on in your business and why it's not working, then you need to make it work. Plain and simple as that. You need to find a way. You need to sell things to make the money. You need to bring in more clients to make the money. You need to cash in your sick days or your work days or whatever it is. Go to class at night. However you need to restructure your time. I signed a client from the other side of the world that I didn't think would be able to show up for my Marketing with Intention program. But you know what? They wanted to move their business forward. They knew that I had the strategy to do it. And they woke up in the middle of the night once a week to join my class. Why? Because it was important to them. And if it's important to them, they're going to do it. So if it's important to you, you have to find a way. Because when you're telling yourself yes, you're telling the world that you are enough. Even if you fail, you're still telling yourself you're worth the risk of failure. That kind of personal investment can only lead to bigger and better things. All right, I hope this helps. I hope you shift your scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. And I dare you and I encourage you to go do the things you know you want to do, you know you need to do, and you've just been too uncomfortable to do them. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Hey, coaches and healers, it's time to feel supported in your business. Head on over to our free community to get access to my best resources for free. I'm talking marketing tips, business strategy, feedback, and so much more. Join now at magneticmarketingmastermind.com. See you there.